Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host of the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We are now at episode 258, and I'll be discussing one topic, which is Warner Brothers delaying four DC movies. Wonder Woman 1984 still set for 2020 release. So, the four movies that are being delayed are The Batman, of course, The Flash, Black Adam, and Shazam 2, while keeping Wonder Woman 1984 on its December release date. So, earlier today, Warner Brothers pushed back Dune to October 1st, 2021, the Batman's original release date, of course, and the shift comes as studios vacate nearly all major releases from the 2020 calendar. This has caused a major shift for most studios as they try to keep up with the ever shifting theater going landscape. So, with no end in sight to the coronavirus pandemic, theaters have had to deal with dwindling box office numbers. Spooked by Tenet's performance at the U.S. box office, Disney removed all but three of their major releases from the 2020 release calendar. The 25th James Bond film, No Time to Die, followed soon after. This left only two major releases for the remainder of the year, Dune and Wonder Woman 1984. Those two were set to release a week apart at the end of December, an odd move considering they're both Warner Brothers properties. So many speculated more delays were imminent. So now those speculated delays have arrived. Warner Brothers announced The Batman, still in the middle of filming, has been delayed to March 4th, 2022. The Flash has left its original spot in June of June 3rd, 2022, moving to November of 2022. Shazam 2 will now open on June 2nd, 2023, after The Flash moved to its original November date. So, but yeah, this is after the Flash moved to its original November date. Black Adam, originally planned for December 22nd, 2021, has been taken off the release calendar entirely. So DC still holds two spots for yet to be announced films on June 3rd and August 5th of 2022. So the delays but yeah, I'm just like, the delays come as the state of movie going is in flux, of course. So after the decision to delay No Time to Die to Easter 2021 was announced, so that was after, that decision. But Cineworld announced that they would be closing all regional cinemas in the U.S. indefinitely. Regal is the second largest theater chain in the U.S. So with hardly any major films to show for the next 6 months, theaters may not be able to afford to operate. Many in the industry are calling for a government bailout to save the industry. Much like Marvel delaying its slate, the DCEU's delay of one film impacts all other planned films down the line. So While not as interconnected as the MCU, some of the films do intertwine. So, for example, The Flash is set to feature Ben Affleck reprising his role as the Batman, which is, I'm very happy about that. The only film that remains not delayed, Wonder Woman 1984, is also firmly rooted in the extended universe aspect of the DC films. So all these changes show the lack of confidence that studios have in their film's box office performance in the midst of a pandemic. With no end of the coronavirus in sight, and no vaccine to assuage moviegoer fears, it is becoming increasingly clear that people are not willing to go to the movies, even for huge blockbusters. Major properties like the DCEU superheroes may not even be enough to draw crowds back into theaters. So Warner Brothers seems to be hoping that by the time fall 2021 rolls around, things will be looking up. But in these ever-changing times, nothing is certain. So here's a list of the key release dates. So, Wonder Woman 1984, which the release date for that is Christmas Day of this year. Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad is the release date for that is August 6th, 2021. The Batman, March 4th, 2022. Black Adam, December 22nd, 2021. DC Super Pets, May 20th, 2022. The Flash, November 4th, 2022. Shazam 2, June 2nd, 2023. And Aquaman 2, December 16th, 2022. So that concludes this topic, of course. Feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. We're all available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, Spotify, and, of course, YouTube.